Good morning, my friends. How are you? Summer is starting here in Spain, so I'm back. And I'm very happy because it's sunny again. It's I'm back. It's my perfect temperature. Winter is stressful for people that we have reptiles. Winter is like something like a necessary evil, let's say. Today we're building a tortoise enclosure. I'm gonna explain you what I do to have like a simple enclosure that most of us can build. It's easy. Like we got those railway, how do you say that? Railway, can't remember the name. Railway whatever. It's a wood, like, you know, to build the enclosure, make it as a fence. We're gonna integrate it into the place. Winter is very stressful here in Reino Selva because the animals have to be moved. We started with this project now, so you're at the beginning of everything. Like, we've already built something. I'm gonna do a better tour. I'm gonna be explaining all the enclosures that are gonna be designed. This one is a very simple one, a very efficient one. It's for a radiated tortoise. Her name is Radi. We're gonna build something easy that anyone can build. The rest are a bit more complicated enclosures and ecosystems for many types of species, birds, lizards, a caiman lizard, lots of tortoises. I haven't spoken about what is this project about in the English channel, RayWild. Like and subscribe and press the bell if you like and if you want, and if you don't, I'm happy also. So up to you, but I would appreciate it a lot. I will be explaining what is going on here in Reino Selva because every enclosure and every habitat has a name. Like, for example, we talk about the secret of Varzea, which is the caiman lizard enclosure. It's taken 8 months. If you want to check how all the buildings have been going, you can go to Reino Selva, but I will post a complete episode, like maybe 10 episodes about. It's gonna be like a whole series about the secret of Varzea, and I'm gonna be explaining everything. The buildings also are gonna be explained. We're gonna talk about the Kalahari, that we're building a desert for tortoises basically, and maybe something else. We're building aviaries soon. We are already at season 2, but I'm gonna separate the seasons by the seasons. So it's spring, and spring has started here, and we're very happy. This winter has been complicated. I know also people from Florida. It has been a very difficult winter. And also, like, I like building enclosures so the animals can be the whole year outside. When you move animals from place to place, they get stressed and usually they end up getting sick. So that's the reason why we're building this enclosure today. This is an enclosure that's gonna be long lasting, so she's gonna be outside forever now. And I'm gonna show you what I did. We have a small house here with heating, like it has a heating system, like a ceramic bulb. So it heats up to the temperature it should. And also I'm gonna build like something extra with plastic, special plastic that allows UV light to get across. We're gonna plant some seeds for her, maybe some roses here. Will look very cool, I think. It's a very easy enclosure to build today. And I'm happy about that because sometimes you just have to enjoy, and I'm having a lot of fun. I'm gonna show you everything, and so you can do it in your house if you want. Like it's enough space, and maybe with half of the space you would be okay. Even if you live in a flat, you could have it. You could do it because you just put a few pieces of wood, put some soil on it, and that's it. And you can move it to the balcony. Tortoises have a routine. Like they do the same routine every day, sort of, depending on the seasons. But they know that like that tree is gonna give fruits on that specific time of the year. So they do the same routine every day. So if you're moving the tortoise on and like in and out all the year, the animals get stressed. And I'm not very into moving and getting animals and moving them from place to place. It's not a great thing to do because they end up getting sick. It's my free day. So in my free days, I decide to dig and do whatever. And I'm having a lot of fun because this is super fun. And Mystery is helping me. We haven't talked about Mr. Mystery, but he's the one recording. He's smiling right now. He's smiling to me. So yeah, that's it. Pablo was here a few minutes ago, but since we got the tools out, I just prefer not having him here. He's awesome. Like, I want to talk to you also about Pablo. Pablo is not my dog. I'm taking care of him, and he's like sort of my nephew, let's say. He's a puppy and he's taking a lot of time, but I'm having such a great time with him. It's different. It gives him like here to the place a bit of happiness. Well, we're full of happiness, but Pablo increased it, so that's the thing. So we took him away because we were gonna start working with tools, and I didn't want him to get hurt. But he's fine. He's now resting a bit. He's a puppy, so he has to sleep a lot. He sleeps everywhere. He's always sleeping on top of my lap, and he wants always to play with Mystery. When Mystery appears, Pablo forgets about me, and I get jealous. You know? You know that feeling? When someone else appears and someone else prefers spending time with them after you being with him for 8 hours, and suddenly you stop being important to him and prefer someone else. That's what happened to me when Mystery appears. Pablo prefers him than me. Okay, let's go. Like, this is the house that I built like 15 years ago. It's built out of Norwegian wood. I think like it's what they use for Norwegian houses. Well, it's nearly intact. It's very lasting. It's a very lasting material. And we put a bit of varnish on it, and that's it. But this is what's going on here. We have to clean it. And this would be more than enough for this radiated tortoise. Ceramic bulb. We have a thermometer, this thing that below like 20 degrees, it starts working. I don't know how, like, it's not a hygrometer, it's the other thing, you know, for temperature. And I think it's gonna be more than enough for this little radiated. And she's gonna be super fine. She's gonna be super happy here. And maybe soon I start building something that gets like a prolongation of this, making a greenhouse effect. So she's gonna be able to be outside for the whole year without being. here in this part of Spain, we don't get very cold temperatures. Maybe next winter we get at 0 degrees, but usually we do not get at that temperature. So it's a very easy way to, I just like having the animals outside all year round. They are better. That's why I built the caiman lizard enclosure. He will be able to be outside, which is great because animals behave different when they are outside. They behave more naturally. So that's what we're looking here.
Good morning. We're here with Pablo today. We just came back from the vet just for a quick check. He wasn't feeling great today, so we decided to take him to the vet, and everything is all right. He ate like sort of a dog foie, and now we're going for some plants. We're gonna decorate the Radiated Tortoise terrarium with some hibiscus and some roses. So we're gonna go look for them, and maybe we go for a few fish.
Missing the aloe vera.
Also some aloe vera, true.
And then you try to go find some plecos. That's the goal, some big plecos.
Some big plecos. We're gonna try and buy some big plecos for the Secret of Varzea. So we're taking Pablo here on a trip today, and he's like a super glue. We don't want anybody to be upset today. Today is sunny, and it's a great day to smile. We are, Pablo and I, looking for roses. Roses and hibiscus. This is a hibiscus plant. Its flowers have great nutrients for tortoises. And roses too. The flower of the rose is very nutritious for tortoises. Maybe Pablo tries a bit of hibiscus later. We're gonna try, all of us, some hibiscus. And eat it with the radiator. We're looking for some tadpoles today. Pablo and I, we can hear. Pablo is super interested in the tadpole.
Mira, Pablo.
Look, Pablo. Look at the tadpoles. Wow. Pablo and I cannot come here. Like, Pablo ends up convincing me, and this is a bit controlled.
What's up, Pablito? Pablito.
We're back again. Now we're putting like the flowers, the roses, and we bought some margaritas. Osteospermum eclonis. Very cheap. And very good. We should have bought more margaritas. Osteosclonis eclonis. What we did here is very easy. And that's what a normal tortoise needs. Like, so what we did is put like this railroad bed.
Yeah, beams.
Whatever. So we dug a bit just to fit in the rail, whatever road truck float went in, and that's it. We also, like, we're gonna show you what kind of housing I use for different species of tortoises. And for this one, it's very easy. Also, the material is very good. It's like nautical wood, like they call it Norwegian wood. It's what they use usually for housing in Norway. It allows a lot of humidity. Also, I put some varnish and did that roof with roof tiles, let's say. Why don't you see big rocks here? It's because I don't want the tortoise to flip. Sometimes tortoises flip over, and if the sun is just hitting at that moment, like the tortoise can die. Also, when they flip, their organs just push the other way around. They can get suffocated. So what we're trying to avoid here is little Radi from flipping over. That's why we used a bit of river stone. So it's gonna be easier for her to drink water and just not flip, which is the main obsession here, not flipping. And also little Radi today is not coming out because the sun isn't out today and I want her to be warm. So it's gonna be this weekend that we're gonna get to the 20 degrees Celsius, which is gonna be about 80 degrees Fahrenheit. I planted some seeds, grassland species of seeds, and that's gonna take care of her for almost all the summer, I think. Also, what we're gonna do next is do a prolongation of this house as a greenhouse with the material that I'm going to show you in some of the following videos. Today we're going to plant only this and just leave it nice and decorated. We also added these olive stump. I put here water because the sprinkler is gonna water all the grass here, so there will always be water every day. So she's gonna have access always to water. Tortoises always need water, even though they are desert tortoises. They have to have access always to water, and also very important avoiding them flipping over, because if they cannot get up again and you don't realize, she might die. So that's the only thing. So we need a flat surface, but sometimes you need a bit of steepness, inclination for their legs, so they can just keep up
Level changes.
yeah, level changes. We need level changes for them to do a bit of like, tortoises need to walk a lot, so if it keeps them healthier. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna plant roses, hibiscus plants. Margarita are simply for decoration. I'm not sure if it's good for the tortoises to eat that, so that's why we're keeping it away. And also you can build like enclosures with any material that you have. Like you can use bricks. If the tortoise is not big, you can put bricks and rocks. Just make sure the rocks don't flip, and just make sure the rocks don't flip and they just don't flip on top of the tortoise. And I think that would be it. Like, it's as easy as it gets. I recommend a lot using hay because it has two main purposes. One, it's a food source. Second, good shelter. But like in horses, it's recommended to like moisten this, because it usually carries like sort of a dust that creates respiratory problems to the horses, and I think it's the same thing for the tortoises. So this moisture the hay a bit. This is the enclosure for our radiated tortoise. Her name is Radi. In the end, like, building an enclosure for a tortoise is very easy. Just put some walls with any material that you can find, rocks. Just be careful with the rocks that they don't flip on top of the tortoise. Make an enclosure, plant some seeds. Decorate it if you want. Like, the tortoise really doesn't care unless you decorate it with
with plants that are good for her. Always have a water dish or a water bowl or whatever. Food available, shelter. This tortoise species, what I realized by my experience, sees different from other species of tortoise. It's as if she could see better. So the light spectrum that she gets is wider than other ones. Like, she really sees, like in a closed room, she sees dark. Yeah, it's a radiated tortoise, and they say it's a difficult tortoise or advanced level of... No, it's not. But you just have to know what she needs. She needs to be outside. She cannot be in her room. She's gonna enter in a brumation state or something similar to that, and she's not gonna be okay. That's why it's better for her to be outside. So if you get below the 0 degrees or Celsius or 40 degrees Fahrenheit,
32.
32, yeah, at least there should be 10 degrees Celsius, which would be 60 degrees Fahrenheit approximately. That would be like the limit. She will accept it. The rest upwards, she will accept fine. In Madagascar, they get to 10 degrees. You should soak the tortoise at least once a week. The vets insist a lot in using Vaseline for the... That's why she's gonna be smooth and without pyramidism. She's got a little bit of pyramidism, which is not ideal, but it's minimum. Like, it's not an issue. And I don't know what to say. Like, this is a lot of space for her, actually. Like, it's more than enough. With a quarter or half of the space she's got here, it would be fine. At least for the first 10 years. Then she's gonna get like this big. So she should have a bigger space. But for now, it's gonna be great. And also, I can have her like controlled and see if she's doing fine or not for the following days. Tomorrow is gonna be the feeding day for her, and everything is fine. Thank you. Subscribe to my channel. Like, do not dislike, and follow if you want. If you don't want, be happy. I'm gonna be happy too. And the bell or whatever. Thank